Do you want to know how to go from this to this within 5 minutes? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the most OP farm in Minecraft. With this farm, you're never going to need anything ever again. Well, I mean, you might want some other stuff, but yeah, you'll see what I mean. This is Minecraft's most OP farm. Hello, it's me James, and welcome back to another episode of Simply Survival. This is the series where I like to show you tips, tricks, and tutorials, and of course, we like to do this in complete survival. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the most OP farm in the whole of Minecraft. This thing can take you from 0 to hero in literally 5 minutes. And I'm going to prove that to you, like literally right now. You might see I've literally got nothing on me. I have a little bit of XPs. Other than that, I have literally nothing. So, first of all, what I'm going to do is set a 5-minute timer. At the end of that 5 minutes, I'm going to show you all of the stuff I have managed to acquire. And it will have proved that you need to make this thing right now. After the 5 minutes is up, I'll then show you how to fully make this farm. It won't be a step-by-step tutorial, although I'll walk you through every bit of information you're going to need to build this farm. Okay, so the 5 minutes starts now. Let's go. Basically, we're here and we are ready to run. What is that? Oh no, a slime. We're gonna need to get rid of this. Oh, this was not supposed to happen. Although, I mean, it's kind of handy. Oh no, I do need slimes. Right, that was not supposed to be part of the video, and yeah, it's a little bit of a waste of time. So as you can see, we got a zombie spawner in the middle. This thing is killing the zombies straight away, and yeah, boom. I'm gonna go ahead and grab myself some rotten flesh. Because we're using magma blocks in the center, this thing is only ever gonna give us rotten flesh. Now I'm gonna go over to the clerks and simply find the best price. At the minute, I think they're all selling at 22, so let's just go for it, just to, you know, not waste any time. Boom, boom, boom. Now we got 8. Now we want to be very careful with these 8. First of all, I'm gonna need an axe, so let's go to the toolsmith. 1 emerald on a axe. Now let's go and try and get ourselves some more emeralds. So we're gonna go over to the tax-free cash, and of course we've not got that much time left, so we're gonna buy all of these bookshelves, and we're very quickly gonna break these. Reason why I'm gonna do that, as you can see, we paid 1 emerald for these bookshelves. We are now going to get numerous amounts of bookshelves back. I think like triple the amount, and we're gonna go back to this tax-free guy and sell these books back to him, meaning we now have 21, or well, when we get those books back, we can sell to these guys as well, and yeah, we should have 21 emeralds. So from here, all I'm gonna do is go straight over to my armor like that. I mean, I think we could have actually got kitted out with the first 8, but let's go to the armorer. Let's first of all get a pick, a shovel, go to this guy. We're gonna get ourselves a sword, go to this guy, boots, sorted, blast protection armor, leggings, helmet. Let's go with, oh damn, I just spent them all on golden carrot. I've got 2 left. Boom, 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 boom. Buy these bookshelves. Get ourselves some more emeralds. Boom. And we're just going to get ourselves 6 more emeralds. Right. Now I'm going to get myself a little bit of XPs. I mean, I didn't really need to do that. In fact, I kind of regret doing that. And again, I'm out of emeralds. So what I'm going to have to do is use some of the rotten flesh again. Let's make some sales to this guy. Right. We can get 1 emerald. That's totally cool. Now we should be able to at least get some more free money, right? Boom. Nice. We got 3 books from that 1 emerald, and now we can go ahead and get 3 emeralds. Boom. What should we spend the last 3 emeralds on? We literally got 30 seconds. What should we buy? What should we buy? Right, let's buy some pearls. Boom. And literally, we have time to spare, and yeah, I'm fully kitted out. I could continue to buy books and stuff like that, but literally, as the time closes and comes to an end at 5 minutes, as you can see, this is how kitted out we are. We managed to get ender pearls, food, all of the tools that we're really gonna need, and the armor. Not to mention, as I was gonna say, we could have actually bought some books, stuff like efficiency 5, and I could have maxed out all of those tools. Not only that, we could have bought mending for 1 emerald and maxed out the tools. Obviously, we would have needed to use some of our books. That's why I kind of didn't do that. There we go. I hope that is giving you a little idea of how powerful this farm actually is. In 5 minutes after setting up those villagers, you can get pretty much maxed out on everything. Of course, this is not netherite, but for the prices that we paid for diamond gear, it's kind of, I mean, OP, right? Now, to get this farm to work correctly and exactly like I just showed you, where everything costs literally 1 emerald, there are a few requirements that you need to meet. There is 0 curing going on in this farm, and as long as that you're around the trading station, the trades will always drop down to 1 emerald trades. The reason this is because the heart of this farm is a zombie spawner. Now, I'm not sure if this is a bug or a feature, but I showcased this ages and ages ago, and this thing is super OP. When a zombie villager spawns out of the spawner, for whatever reason, any villagers in the right radius will automatically get their prices reduced. This means if you set up a trading station around a spawner, you can take advantage of this fully and make every villager surrounding the spawner get 1 emerald trades. Now, there is a requirement that is necessary for it to go down to 1 emerald trades. It will not go down to 1 emerald trades if the villager's starting price is above 41. So, for example, if a villager is selling you Frostwalker 2 for 41 emeralds, you're not going to want to take that. I mean, that's a really bad price anyway, but you don't want to take any prices above 41. Any prices under 41 will go down to 1 emerald trades every single time. Let's show you inside the farm a little bit better. As you can see, I've set mine out like this. Now, you wouldn't exactly have to do this design, but these villagers right here contain every single maxed out book that there is in the game. Apart from Soul Speed, I think there's no others, but yeah, Soul Speed, they don't sell Soul Speed. And I mean, I would love to take credit for this, but all of the books was actually placed in by my friend out of Chris World. He spent a total of 6 hours getting every single maxed out book in this place working, just so I could show you guys, and of course so I could have it in Simply Survival. And for that, I mean, I am so thankful, Chris. Thank you so much, man. Like, guys, I am not kidding right now. Any one of these is maxed out and cost 1 emerald. How insane is that? Like, literally, any one is maxed out and costs 1 emerald. It's so cool. Not only that, I've got an amazing source of emeralds through this little emerald trick that I showed you at the beginning as well. An amazing source of glass now, and of course many other items as well. There are so many people that leave me comments saying, dude, you just need to get sorted out, just get some good stuff and stop eating zombie flesh. Now, I mean, I never have to eat zombie flesh again. This thing is fully set up and fully expandable. That's right, this thing is fully expandable. As long as the villagers are within a 16 block radius of the spawner, you can add as many as you like, meaning you can go above the spawner, below the spawner, in line with the spawner. You can pretty much go anywhere as long as you're in a certain radius. Once I've filled this entire room up, I'm gonna head up here and basically fill villagers in up here like I did below. I'll remove these and change them for tinted glass, and then if I ever need any more, I will just add another room above it. So to make this farm, like I said, the first step would be to find a zombie spawner. You then want to clear a room around the spawner, whether it be above, below, in line with the spawner. Just make sure the villagers are not going to be further than 16 blocks away. Now, as you can see, I've got many villagers, and no doubt you're wondering, where are these villagers coming from? Well, let me show you. And the villagers have been coming from here, a breeder. This thing is a very basic design. I showcased this a couple times on my channel before. So easy to make, and it really does bust out a bunch of villagers. It's important to note that I have built this 100 blocks away from my trading station. If this was any closer, we would risk chance of the villagers in the trading station connecting to blocks that we don't want to. So to be safe, we build this 100 blocks away to start off with. Then one by one, we cart the villagers through this track. Now, you don't actually need redstone on this track, you can just push them, but the redstone helps out a little bit, I suppose. A really important bit of information about this specific trading station is that it only has one bed. That That's right, every single villager is connected to this one single orange bed. Another really important piece of information to do with this bed is you must never ever sleep in it. If I were to sleep in this bed, we would have major issues with these villagers delinking. Also, you want to make sure you have no other beds within the radius of your trading station. This does mean if you want to go to sleep, you're going to need to do it 100 blocks away. So a little example how it can actually mess things up. Now, fortunately, it did not mess my trading station up, but what it did do is mess my iron farm up. This thing completely works still, but placing that bed down there actually changed the center of this village. So the iron golems started to spawn inside that cave. I literally had 2 iron golems in there, and since I haven't really seen any, I've put some slabs there to try and prevent that from happening. But what I think I'm gonna have to do is actually redo the whole golem farm. But that thing is literally solid. It's basically unbreakable unless you break it. Before you actually start bringing your villagers to your selected location, I want to point out this trapdoor design. Now, originally we started off with 2 trapdoors, one above and one below, and the reason we're using trapdoors is because we can actually fit more villagers next to a trapdoor than we could if it was just like blocks, right? We can now actually use every single block apart from the corners, as you can see, meaning we can get more villagers in. As I was saying earlier, it's all thanks to Chris that I have every single fully maxed out book in Minecraft. And to top it off, they are all 1 emerald trades. Now, if you're going to want to replicate this, I'm going to tell you the best way to do this right now. The first step that Chris did was label the signs alphabetical order of all enchantments available. As you can see, done a very good job. Now, he hasn't put the maximum levels on them purely for the fact that the ones that we were going for are maxed out anyway. So, I mean, he didn't need to write them down. Then, after writing all the signs, he'd simply bring in a few villagers at a time and work on getting the maxed out enchants for each one. Of course, this process can be a little bit boring at the start. I mean, I suppose it's a little bit easier because there's so many spaces, you need so many books. But as you get towards the end and you need one specific enchantment, it could take a little bit of a grind. All you need to do to change the trades of a villager is break the job block in front of it. Once you're happy with what that villager is trading, you then want to lock in the trade with some paper. And as I said earlier, after doing that for 6 hours, Chris had actually got every single maxed out enchanted book in Minecraft for me. Apart from Soul Speed, obviously. So not only do we have the books, but as I said at the beginning as well, it's important that you get yourself a couple of bookshelf guys. This really is going to be the fuel for your emeralds. Like I said, that trick is basically a glitch. You're going to buy this bookshelf for 1 emerald, get 3 books for it, and then be able to get 3 emeralds. So it's kind of like 3 for 1. I mean, like, I'm not sure who made that up, but it's kind of glitchy. At the beginning of the video, you saw me get completely kitted out with every single tool and every single piece of armor that you need in the game. Now, if you want the exact right villagers that sell the right trades, you're going to want to listen to this next bit of information because it's kind of important. The next bit is kind of grindy, but it is a requirement if you want the fewest villagers to sell all of the stuff. As you can see, I have 1 smithing table, 1 grindstone, and 2 blast furnaces. Just those 4 job blocks will actually get you all of this stuff. Minus, obviously, the bottle of enchanting and the food and the emeralds. It will get you the pickaxe, the axe, the shovel, the sword, and all of the armor. Not to mention, this stuff is completely enchanted, so you haven't got to mess around. Like I said, there is a little trick to get these things perfectly. Now, for the smithing table villager, if we go and have a look, the toolsmith, you are going to want to get this trade absolutely correct, meaning you're going to have to unlock level 3 and see if he has a diamond hoe. If he does not have a diamond hoe at level 3, this means the villager is a dud and you can go ahead and kill this villager. He's going to be useless. After that, it's a little bit of chance. See, you need it to be a diamond shovel and a pick. and you will have the perfect villager. If you get a villager with a hoe and other enchantments, you might want to think about, you know, just killing him and getting a new villager and starting again. However, I would say it's definitely worth the grind. If you get the perfect enchantments, you know, you can get Silk Touch, Efficiency 2, and Unbreaking 2, Efficiency 2. They're not bad for 1 emerald. The grindstone guy is super easy. All you need to do is get a grindstone and trade with him. After that, at the end, you'll get the axe and the sword. Now, the armorers are a little bit different. See, this guy has got the perfect enchantments. We've got shields, we've got blast protection, diamond boots, and we have got a diamond chestplate with blast protection 3. Again, all for 1 emerald. This is what we would call the perfect armorer, and unfortunately for this one, it is a little bit of a grind. The first two are always iron or chain armor. After that, you might be lucky to get a shield. I was lucky to get a shield. If you do, I mean, personally, I would take the shield. You then have to keep trading and see what you unlock. Now, on this one, I actually unlocked boots and a chestplate, but they are completely random. So after that, all I needed, of course, was the helmet and leggings. So I had to unlock another villager. Now, this one took me a little while. I got leggings a number of times, but the enchant underneath it was just boots or a chestplate again, which means, yeah, I would have had double trades. I don't want that. I want the fewest villagers to get all of the armor that I need, right? So, like I said, it's a little bit of a grind. I had to go through a few villagers, but after killing and trading with a number of villagers, eventually we did get the perfect trades. Now, for the food, this one's kind of an extra. You're always going to want a couple of farmers for food. However, there is slightly a different trade. On the second one, you'll notice either they're apples or pumpkin pie. Now, if they're pumpkin pie, you are going to get glistening melons for the last trade. But if they are apples on level 2, you are going to get golden carrots. Personally, I would make one of each. That way you can have both glistening melons and carrots. I think the melons are for potions. I mean, it's a real good source to get them real quick, right? And finally, we have the clerks. Now, these things obviously give us ender pearls. Not only that, we can get bottles of enchant, meaning we can get XPs from them. I mean, that was a little bit, but still kind of cool. But the main reason we've got clerks is for redstone, lapis, glow dust, ender pearls, and to sell the rotten flesh. Right, so there is one last thing I want to show you. Although there are many other trades you could add to this, you could add all of the meats, which I'm going to be adding over here. I'm going to be adding all of the arrows, so every single different arrow available via trading. And I'm also going to be getting all the wools and all of the terracottas. However, I mean, that is definitely for another day. There's been a lot of work go into this. Super lucky because it's actually on a slime chunk as well, as you've seen when we came in. And again, I was super lucky the fact that Chris helped me out. Without him, I mean, I wouldn't have been able to do all of this work in such little time. It would have took me so long. So I do have one massive regret about this trading station, and that is that I didn't build it sooner. This truly is the most OP farm in Minecraft. Villagers, full stop, are OP. Now, just before I finish this video, there is one little trick that I do want to show you guys, and that is the chests. These are normal single chests next to each other. Now, we found this by complete accident, although thinking about it now, I remember a DM that I got actually showing me a video how to do this. I think I responded to him saying I couldn't do it, and when I was with Chris earlier, we accidentally did it and worked out how to do it. So I mean, kind of credit to the guy that told me originally, and I mean, kind of credit to me and Chris as well, but I do definitely remember someone telling me about this before. But, I mean, I just could never do it. I don't know why I could never do it. But long story short, you need to do this. So, so if I was to wanted to get another single chest there and not connect with that one, you need to put a chest there like that, crouch, and simply place the chest into that chest and remove that chest. We're going to do it one more time just to show you. We're going to place the chest here, place a chest on the side of this chest, and then remove that chest. Now, this could be a feature. I mean, it probably is, although it's super illegal. It's not supposed to happen. I mean, at least I don't think it's supposed to happen. Remove the chest, and there we go. I do need a few more chests, though. I suppose there is only one thing left to do. I mean, because it does really not matter anymore. I am literally OP. I have so much stuff, I can quite literally do this. Wait, did I have anything good on me? I mean, not that good. Now, I'm literally just gonna go buy more stuff. It really doesn't matter. Like I said, you really want to get on this farm as soon as possible. As soon as you have this thing made, you can really get to work on big projects and other things that you have been meaning to do. So, there we have it. The most OP farm in Minecraft. Again, if you don't have one of these farms, what are you waiting for? Get one right now. I'll catch you on the next one.